Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have two baby plants to report. Really have to report them because they are not babies anymore. They grow so good. This is one kind of the beefsteak begonia, one of my favorite, red ruby, because it has a lovely red dot in the middle. The touch of the beefsteak begonia is succulent feeling, has this succulent feeling. And the soil is not nice. I really don't like it. I have no way to remove all this potting mix without hurt the root badly, according to the history of this company. So my plan is to take it out of the pot and put this in this container and cover it with pond mix. Then I will grow it as a semi-hydro, because this is a candle jar. I removed the rest of the wax. I hope it will work. And then the other one is the jewel orchid, the light bulb orchid. It has been in this glass cover through the winter. You remember when I bought it several months ago? It was so tiny, like this. And now, through the dark winter days, does not stop growing. And you can see if here is not touch the surface of the ground, they would have grown to another plant. I'm very nervous about it because this is perhaps the only one left in my neighborhood because of the garden center mishandled. I hope he will do well in this. This is also for candles. My plan is to add some small stones and add some moss as he comes in such medium, and then of course has to stay in the glass jar to remain the humidity. It looks perfect. It has to be in the glass jar or the terrarium. Good. Now I start with this guy. As it turns out, this jewel orchid, better don't grow it in soil because it's anyway in his hometown. He's lying on the surface in the forest and anyway covered with grass, other plants, moss. He is not really in the soil. This is it, in such a baby pot. I did not see a lot of root coming out. These are the moss. I remove a little bit the top. The top is normally tortured from the environment. I don't dare to propagate it. I will keep it like it is. Let he decide if he want to make new plants or not. The top is a little bit dirty. I have not used any fertilizer so far. It grew a lot, but it's still a small piece of grass. So, I use small stones instead of pumice because I'm not sure I really want later the roots go stuck with the pumice. So I have just rinsed this little stone. Otherwise it's too dusty. A little bit at the bottom. Then I add some moss. This orchid grow quite fast. I think I never catch the right size for him. I have already tried several glass containers. It feels a little bit like shopping clothes for baby, and afraid of he grow out of it at the same time. I think he's already too big. No, too big. This does not fit. Let me have a look. I think it's too small. Excuse me, I have to bring the not so pretty glass container. Now I'm back. This is I bought in charity store a glass vase. It's much bigger than this one. I hope this can work. I always underestimate the baby size. Add some moss. This moss works also wonder with my anthurium. It did not grow any new leaves since I bought it. Then I covered it, the growth point supposed to be, with this moss and keep it moisture, and it shoot out new leaves almost immediately. I have to make a video about it to celebrate. It's good. I put some old moss here also. I cannot buy this kind of strong water moss because everybody in the neighborhood told me, we don't sell this, just pick up some up from the ground, from the forest. That is why. This is big enough. Good. Almost back. Is it in the right place? No. I hope you get along good with each other. If the lockdown will be lifted once around the border, I hope I can get the Maria terrarium for the orchid, even with a light on top. I'm also a little bit proud of myself that I can keep this guy in such good shape, the famous difficult jewel orchid. It's not difficult, it's just our normal house environment is too dry for him. So I already rinsed the moss and it's full of water, so I don't give water now. Is that too much? I don't know. I hope this knot can touch the moss and grow out new plants. Ah, it's a big light bulb now. It looks like this on the side. I will go back and put him back on the north-facing window as he always stayed. The next, I think since I have this drawer available, then I use this one. This one I will have the ponds I will plant them in. Already rinsed. The worst job about this is to rinse the potting medium. It's really dusty. Need to have enough on the bottom. I place him directly inside. Let me try this quickly. Can still have some more. It looks like a little umbrella. This one is in good shape. I have other baby plants because I divided them. Not everybody grow into a lovely umbrella shape. Sometimes they are a little bit, it could be stretchy. So, this is good. I think it's good. Remove some of the dirt as good as I can, but it's really difficult. I only remove the top, which is full of unpleasant build-up during the time. This potting medium is only good for the cellar. For a short time, it contains enough water and it will not splash out during transportation. But once it dry out and our plants, many of our plants need to be dry out. The soil need to at least 70% dry before we water it. Then it shrink back, got very hard, and together with the roots. This is really my least favorite. I have another variegated strawberry begonia, which is not really a begonia. I did this, they were very successful since months, so I will do this again. Still too deep, perhaps. I like this, huh? I plant him a little bit shrink with a degree, maybe it's better. Something like this. Now I keep adding ponds. So I think it will take about 200 years, so I skip this part and come back and have a look. It's faster than I thought. I'm already back. Look at this red ruby begonia I have planted in this decorated glass jar with the ponds. I planted directly with the original potting mix, and then I add water to this level. It's not a big problem. We don't need a meter indicator because this is a beefsteak begonia. It can stand drought. It's quite easy in ponds. As you can see, I have planted the dying variegated strawberry begonia. It's not begonia, but the living habit is similar. With the original dying root and potting mix in ponds, and since a month, new growth, the old leaves are very firm and healthy. This one is completely in ponds, also in the glass container. It's very cute and easy handle. If you don't mind to plant it in semi-hydro, perhaps we can also have a try. And this one I removed the original potting mix completely, but during the time it really hurt its fine root system. Yes, and here is the light bulb orchid. You can see the newest leaves are just coming up. And it always grows out of its container. I hope this time I can have a season in this container at least. This needs a lot of indirect medium light, long hours. It's tricky, so if possible, we put it direct at the north-facing window on the window sill. Other windows cannot do it. And this one, I put it in medium light, or in winter could handle a little bit low light. This is sunburnt. Yes, I have first a little bit worried to let sun direct on the north-facing window, even get burned. So I put it back a little bit. Now you can see the leaves, they are happy. The leaves are very firm and in this almost a flat shape, like a lotus leaf. Or like little umbrella, very cute. If they are curling and disformed, then they are not very happy. So that's it. I'm happy. I really love baby plants growing up. And thanks for watching, and have a lovely day with houseplants.